Hi everyone, I am live on 100 Days Live podcast. So, welcome to 100 Days Live podcast with me, Sonia from Live Podcast Media. Today, I rescheduled my live streaming very late because I was late from my work also. And then also, I had a very important meeting with one of the guest speaker who used to sponsor me also, and then he will be the guest speaker in 100 live podcast also to support me. So you can do the same also. You can be our guest expert speakers, and then also you can be the sponsor. Anything that you can do for me and live podcast media, it means that you support content creators and other people who would like to connect with the experts here in 100 Days Live podcast. So take the role for supporting me, and of course by supporting me you support live podcast media and also of course other content creator. And yes, thank you so much for Katie Fox from Ecam Network, who has been supporting me also in live streaming journey, and now I'm using Ecam for my live streaming and I love it so much with the uh what is it? The studio, I like it. It's like the modern studio for me. It's like on Star Trek, Star Trek era or something like that, and I love it. So again, also Todd Cochran from Blueberry because I have Blueberry for my podcast platform, and Ungarden expert in you, the expert who helps the other expert who would like to have big clients and sell high ticket clients without being pushy. I love her style in uh coaching those experts or the five figures, seven figures, not only five figures. Come on, she's the best in her industry, in my opinion, because when she delivers something, it's not like she sells her program, but she helps the other expert be be the not only the ones who get seven figures, but mostly they're already having the nice program, only need to boost more. So I love her because of it. And then also Jody Krangle from Piece of Cake Voiceovers and Focus, and because of Jody, I have a very luxurious voiceovers, for live podcast media. So, and also Mark Stinson from Bioscience Bridge, we are going to have him also as a guest speaker, and he has been supporting me as a sponsor and guest speaker on my live streaming journey. So today we are going to talk about personal brand authority, business brand authority, and what if you are the brand? This is very important to differ them, but you see, everyone can be the brand now. So if you are the brand, what can you do? And we have already talked about the brand story, the brand message, and even the brand authority, right? So you also have your personal brand authority actually if you follow this from the day one with the opening from Rob Greenlee also. So let's discuss it in detail, maybe only some minutes because then I need to go also so that I can start my day early again. So, what's the difference between personal brand authority, business brand authority, and what if you are the brand? For me, brand authority is like the trust and credibility that people have from you, right? So, it's like the level of trust and credibility for your audience, for your prospective clients, and also your potential niches, right? How to build it, or where does it come from? For your brand authority is from your value that you deliver can on your social media, on your website, from live streaming and podcasting. So how you deliver your company, for example, like Apple is like having certain level of trust from the users, right? It's if you use Apple, it seems that you are the high level of uh something, like not only in your business but also in your lifestyle here. Even though people have the, what is it, have the local standard income, but if they hold the iPhone, then people will consider that they are the have, they are people who have money, something like that. So it's about the reputation also. And then personal brand authority for me is what I build around myself, right? And also other people consider me as the individual, as the expert in or in media branding and live streaming strategies or something like that. It's like Oprah Winfrey and Tony Robbins. You see, like Oprah at that time when she has her own show on TV, then it is not the program that considered the brand, but herself. For me, the good example is also like Jodie Krangle, right? She interviewed many experts also in voice and sound, but for me, she's like the, how do you call it, the Taylor Swift. I often call her that way, Taylor Swift or of voice overs. I love her voice. It's very calming, but it is like pushing people to buy the products or programs on the subway, for the big brand. So I love her. I love her voice, and she's like everywhere for the big brands in voice overs industry. So yeah, that's why this is like her brand is a piece of cake voiceovers and vocal, right? But I think she's the brand also because she perform herself, she deliver herself, and I love that. So it's like and her narrative, brand narrative, like tied to her journey as voiceovers and vocals. And yeah, I am very, very blessed to know her, and she has been supporting me a lot on my live streaming journey as sponsor and also as guest expert speaker. And on our conversation, she often teaches me a lot also how to do this, how to do that. I learn a lot from her. She's like one of my best mentors. And then also business brand authority for me is like uh not you only, but also your company or your brand. So people trust your products, the people start your business identity, and then also maybe even your system and how you deliver yourself in your business brand. For me, the best one is Nike. I don't think there is someone special for Nike to present the brand, so people know that this person is Nike. No, not something like that. But yes, it helps people a lot also to have the Nike that just like Apple, you have the lifestyle if you wear Nike. And the other example for me is like Ray-Ban the glasses, right? I have my Ray-Ban glasses. I like it. I like the style, not because of the glasses. There are many other nice glasses, but that is because Carlos Sainz, the F1, Carlos Sainz became the, what is it? The brand at that time, not the brand, but he was on the yeah, Ray-Ban. So that's why I choose Ray-Ban. So it is someone who tied to a brand, right? And then what if you are the brand? This is a big question, but as I mentioned before, everyone can be the brand. You are the brand. And this is more like your personal authority, right? So people trust you, but also your business because of you. So it is not separable between you and your business. People will know you as the brand, but people also know your business because of you, something like that. So It's not only on the on your expertise, but your identity in personal branding will become the brand, and it will be great if we can do that. I'm trying to do that also, so that I don't need to separate between my business and also my personal brand, but they are blend together, right? So it's like it's a mix between personal brand and also the business brand. And if you have any experiences or tips and tricks, and which one is more important for you, your personal brand or your business brand or both, and please tell me, tell us here. Uh, are you the brand? What if you are the brand? If you are not, are you going to plan it as the brand? Because I know something like Todd Cochran, right? He has the podcast show, new media show with Rob Greenlee. But for me, even though he said that he is not the public figure or the brand of Blueberry, but it is tied to him. I told him that people know you. Also not only know you, but I think in my opinion, people know Todd Cochran more than the Blueberry. But in the company perspective, on business perspective, of course, people know Blueberry well, right? And which one you should build? I think you can build both your personal brand and business brand, or just like if you are the brand, you can mix both, right? No need to choose like which one you build first. You can do it all together. If you are a content creator, for example, and then maybe if you're a coach or expert as well as content creator, you can start with your brand authority first, personal brand authority. What I mean, so when you are famous, like some influencers, some other content creators, and then they work for other brands, but or the other brands come to them. That's how they start their personal brand authority. Then they become the brand also, right? So if you have a plan to build a company, I mean, in the long term, yeah, business brand authority is important also. Then you can start to do it. But if you are the product or the program, as I mentioned before, like me, I would like to have my uh, personal brand, but also for personal authority for my brand. Maybe if you are a celebrity lifestyle brand or influencer or brand ambassador, then you can do that also. Then you put yourself, embrace yourself as the brand. This is really, really nice if you can start to work on it, right? And again, how to build it, it's almost the same steps that we discuss all this time. You can start with defining your brand narrative, but you have already done it, right? If you are with me, I hope that you can share with us also what your brand message is, what your brand story is, or what your brand narrative is. And you can share with us and we can discuss together, right? And then, of course, you start to create your content on live streaming, podcasting, articles, video, whatever. And it can be on your social media or your website or other platforms. There are so many blogs uh, of platform that you can share your content with, right? And then you can show the results also when clients work with you, their transformation, and maybe even the testimonial, or you can share the case studies, including the question and answer for your brand and also your programs, but also about yourself. How can you help people with, and then that way, you will start to have your community if you go live streaming and podcasting, and then also build your content. And then in the long term, maybe not long term, after 3 months, 6 months, and then 1 year, you will start to recognize if you would like to stay personal still or grow your business or combine both, or mix both. So those are the steps that I would like to share today, very, very short, because I have to go. It is really late here. It's already midnight. Cinderella has to go, even though I don't wear my shoes today. Just kidding. So again, thank you so much for your love and your support, for your like and comments on my live streaming, and please do not forget to share your experiences and tips and tricks about your personal branding and everything you do right now for the content creation. And do not forget to follow me here on 100 Days Live podcast. And again, thank you so much for all of the sponsors: Ikrem, Blueberry, Expert in You, Piece of Cake Voiceovers and Focus, and Bioscience Bridge for the non-stop support for live podcast media and me. And I love you all. Don't forget to share your love everywhere. And I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Love you. Bye bye.